Yo, what's up? At the hottest podcast in the city, the smartest dumb people. I'm here with my nigga, that dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is. It's the smartest dumb people.
See, man, when you get that type of money, he clearly sleeping with other people. So, like, this is a story.
This is the best podcast in the city.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. I'm not pandering.
You know what I'm saying? And they take vocals and, script and
That's how I'm living on Tupac.
You're a real hustler, huh? That's pretty neat. Into it.
But I also met
Team, they know she likes to go outside, play soccer by herself. We have make sure I'm saying like Snoop Dogg, he's an icon in all facets of life.
biggest icon in the world.
But
I feel like they cheat stupid. They gonna get caught. Yeah, they cheat with their dick like we cheat with our mind. I feel like
no more. But before I let you explain that, I want to show a little clip of a little monster.
I'm on Pandora, YouTube. I'm on
students and everybody, Carl.
I'm trying to find.
It is what it is. It's fine if you bring to Martin the Pimp. And Martin,
There's 2 cats. No, you can hustle in many ways. There's 2 cats in high school.
This is the coldest fucking thing that's going on, Paul. These the realest niggas out
Yeah,
there.
you already know.
Like, for real, like, this.
God, I go off the mentality of the woman, and I know if I know my woman.
Smart dummy!
Let's go.
Yo, what's up? At the hottest podcast in the city, the smartest dumb people. I'm here with my nigga, that dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is. It's the smartest dumb people.
See, man, when you get that type of money, he clearly sleeping with other people. So, like, this is welcome. This is the smartest dumb people, and I'm the host, Anthony, that dude Johnson. And always at this table, Willie A.B. and Quando Rondo's on break. So we got my brother LV, the great in the building, and we also got my cousin in the building. He's an up and coming rapper. He goes by the name of SMG J Trill. Welcome to the show, cuz. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, King. We appreciate you. Willie, you know what it is, man. Look, this is the smartest dumb people. Make sure you like and share, motherfuckers. Make sure you like and share. It's Freestyle Friday. We're about to have a good show, man. We're going to start it off right. How was you fellas week, man? It's Friday. Y'all got plans for the weekend. We know what you got to do. We're going to talk about it in a second here. Y'all got plans for this weekend? I'm wearing my Nebraska shit because I'm ready for the Huskers tomorrow. Fuck, man. Listen, I'm going to work early so I can get out of there to see the Huskers game. I'm going to work at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Is you?
I'm going to try.
Who they going against?
Northwestern, and I'm excited. Yeah, I'm trying to eat some. I'm trying to eat some goddamn cheddar baked brats and all that shit, and watch the game and be screaming at the TV. Man, I got a lot of money riding on the game tomorrow.
Yeah, man. I probably won't. If I gotta go to a funeral.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, my homeboy Art, man, love you. Shouts out to the family. Good guy. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to watch the Huskers get beat up on.
Is you a Husker fan?
That's one thing. I'm from Nebraska. I ain't too much of a.
I'm a
too
fan.
Much too much
but,
heavy
but you also got to be real, dog. I don't even know who's the running back.
Dog, we have been under the radar.
What's the
the focus has been the quarterback.
Is you a fan?
I'm a huge fan.
What's the running back? Who's the running back for Nebraska?
I want to say Armstrong.
He just said something.
No, P.J. Armstrong was a quarterback.
He just said something.
No, I think it's dude named Armstrong.
That's cool. We do got Google if you really need to look it up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got
one of the smartest fans, the dummy fans. Let's see who's the running back for Nebraska, dog. That's why I can't say they're gonna win because I'm a fan. I love the Huskers. But I don't even know who.
That's easy money.
I don't even know who played for them, dog.
All right, so let's get to the show, man. Don't be insulting my Huskers, man. Listen, so SMG. So tell me what made you want to get into the rap game, cuzzo.
I've been rapping for
years I just didn't take it too serious, honestly. And now I'm balancing, being a dad and working and all that. So it's something I always love. Music is always, I know how to make beats and all that. So yeah.
That's fire. Where you can produce yourself, or you can do the beats and do both sides. That's what he gets you. Both sides of the money, the publishing, and get you the actual record stuff. So that's big, actually. That's it.
You got songs out now?
Yeah, I just dropped an album this past Friday.
Oh, word? What's the name of the album?
It's called Purpose.
Purpose?
Okay.
And explain what that is.
I mean, I feel like everybody got purpose in life, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's why I named Purpose, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta speak up a little bit. You sound soft as fuck.
Oh, okay. I said, hey, everybody got a purpose in life.
No, he got a soft ass
That
tone.
sound low?
God,
That sound low.
Yeah, he didn't say sound low. Yeah,
He using his inside voice,
You gotta
man.
tell about you sound soft as shit.
I said he sound his voice sounds funny.
You rap with that? That's what you rap with? It's crazy.
All right, so you said purpose. Everybody got a purpose. You got an up and coming show Saturday. Look, man, I genuinely want to go because I have social anxiety. I haven't been out in clubs. I haven't done anything. I went to the bar with my cousin, and that was like different for me. But the minute the motherfucking people started coming in, I was like, time to go. I don't have the urge to be around people right now, especially in this climate, because motherfuckers are crazy. But if you're in the clubs, you like to go to bars, they got a nice showcase for all of these up and coming rappers at Old Face Bar. What time is it tomorrow?
I think the performances start at 8:30.
The performances started. Did they give you a showtime yet?
9:30. Yeah,
So you go in at 9:30. I might pop my head in because he showed up for me. He did support me when I was doing my stand up. My cousin definitely showed up and supported me.
Did he?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a ticket from you today for sure.
Did he? Was he funny?
I was drunk.
That's crazy. Your ass didn't even show up, man. I kind of hurt my feelings.
Man, ain't nobody. Man, I ain't showing up.
Ain't nobody
to
coming
that
to see
shit,
you all this.
man. Not even you, the whole band. Nigga, I ain't want to see none of them niggas. I didn't give a fuck who was up there.
Yeah, that was a good ass show. We had two people that passed on that show. It was Juice and Carlos.
Respect,
yeah, and those were two young men that was very talented and funny. And they both passed this past year. One passed due to COVID. But I'm just saying, like, the whole atmosphere of my show, dog, listen, I sold out the show. Now, was I the funniest comedian? No. I was so cocky. I got up on stage. I hope you prepared. I hope you are prepared. Is this your first show?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay, because me,
I did one at the Wire Pub back in January.
did you practice and prepare and
Yeah,
make sure you have
to.
Dog, you have to. I went on stage. My wife kept saying, "What jokes are you gonna tell?" And I was like, "I'm just gonna freestyle it because I'm funny like that." Because I'm funny like that. I couldn't have an idea what I'm gonna say.
Not prepared is prepared to fail, my boy.
Dog, that is the worst. Listen, I would never do that again. I was in the mirror telling jokes an hour before the fucking show started, and I was just like, "This shit ain't sitting right."
Anxiety.
And then Jason,
I did buy you a drink though. I bought you a drink.
yeah, and then Jason Knott kept giving me these little bitty ass shot shooters, like, you gotta relax when you go up on stage. I just thought I was the funniest nigga in Omaha at the time. And like I said, after that I went to Joshua El Stupido thing, and he was funny as fuck. I just watched a couple of clips today. Yeah, man, stand up is something, it's not for everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but as far as it being a rapper, what's your end goal, bro? Do you really want to take rap serious to the next level and actually get signed? Do you want to be an independent rapper? What's your goal?
I mean, I just want everyone to hear it, you know what I'm saying?
What you got to say?
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? I just want to travel, you know what I'm saying? Do shows all over and make sure my music get heard. That's my first goal.
I gotta definitely tap in and listen to your music. Is there a platform that we can listen to it on?
It's on all platforms.
What's your best song? What in your mind say, this is my best song? If I want y'all to listen, I want y'all to listen to this song right here.
Do it got to be a banger, or do it got to be a song that's gonna catch your mind? There's a difference. A banger is you can play it in the club, motherfuckers gonna dance to it,
right.
Or do you want to catch somebody's heart and soul?
I got all that on the album, so just tap in, honestly. But my favorite song, my best, I feel like it's the intro. Because when I made the intro, I found out, like, right before I recorded, I found out I had COVID. This was back in January.
So the song, did you name it COVID?
No, it's called the intro. But I said, when I was talking at the beginning of the intro, I was like, yeah, I got a cold, you know what I'm saying? But
So
it
that's
didn't stop me, you know what I'm saying?
So if that's the song you want everybody to go listen to.
Yeah.
We can listen to it right now. We can listen to it right now. We can link up to the Bluetooth and listen to it right now.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Are they gonna clear?
Can you do it?
No. Well, I own rights to it,
But like do a little snippet or something, you know.
LB, hand me that in that green bag. There's a speaker in there. Let's use that speaker. I don't want to mess up the camera because the camera's being Bluetooth too. And and if I turn on something that the camera,
man, just y'all gotta go.
Yeah.
The song is the intro.
Can you play it from your phone? Play it from your phone. Let's listen to it from your phone, and I'll put it up to the mic.
Okay, bet.
Let's do it. This is his hottest song out right now. It's called Intro.
To me,
it should have been called COVID-19.
Okay.
It should have been called COVID-19. You can always change it. Pull up. It's time to pull up. You want to pull up, Cuzzo? Man, this Freestyle Friday. We chilling. You take your shot yet? All right, let's go, man. This is called Intro.
Damn,
LB. Boy, I feel the press you can't drink. Come on, pull up.
Why? Shit, nigga, I'm chilling.
Nigga, you ain't no man gonna ever tell me I can't drink.
Shit.
God did. God did.
Good shit.
We only got about a minute of it. I hope everybody can hear it.
It's my one of my speakers is on.
Oh, okay.
Phone.
Can you still see?
Quando in the building. Shout to Quando. Hold on. They can't hear it.
And I can't be a cheater if we not together. You can find somebody else that probably treats you better. Just enjoy what you got, cause it won't last forever. This for all my fucking haters, I can never let up. Yeah, you must have thought shit was sweet, nigga. Only come around when it's time to eat, nigga. Can't sit around, got to stand up on your feet, nigga. Life's a bitch, bet you sow what you reap. Got my mind on the money, every day gon' be sunny. How you know the casket fresh from every day, dressing bunny. Pussy got a tight grip, got my baby in her tummy. No, I ain't just a beaver, but my girl got that yummy, Before it was up to them, now it's up to you. She said, give me one reason, well, I'ma give you two. I'm not them other dudes, I can deal with your attitude. I always show respect and
Okay.
No, listen. I noticed something about my cousin, and people tell me this about me all the time. They say I'm an emotional person. I notice you kind of like me in a lot of ways, because I'm an emotional person. I really am. I am. Like Willie you ain't emotional. You see how Willie's smiling?
Family feeling like all the fam is just like him. He's like, know what? You know how you like me though?
Yeah.
No, you remind me of me.
Listen, man. What's the album called again? It's called Purpose. Make sure y'all check it out. It's on all platforms. It's on Apple, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify. Holla at my boy, man. Because
that's a real song. I mean, like,
that was one I was.
I mean, now I'm talking about. So
it's like,
was you emotional in that song?
Yeah, I mean, I have COVID, and it was just straight rap. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You was freestyling, or was you writing?
I wrote.
Okay, so you that rapper. You write down your raps and shit like that, huh?
Not anymore.
Okay. Well, we got to make sure that we tap in with him. He has a show at O Face Bar tomorrow night. A bunch of artists, not just him, and he's here to promote it. Shout out to you, cousin. Thank you, King, for even, asking or reaching out to be on the show, because that's what this platform is for. It's for people that don't know about this or don't know about that. Now we get the word out. O-Face tomorrow, 8 p.m. Make sure you're in the building. They got a showcase for all local artists. It's going to be a dope scene. Whoever motherfucking throwing this owe me some promotional motherfucking money, because
hit the phone right now.
There's blood. No, you ain't got to, because there's blood on the platform. So let's get to the show, man. Let's start the show. Make sure you like and share, motherfuckers. Shit about to get real. First topic. So Missouri comes out with a law and it's actually for schools that they can actually. It's actually for schools that they can actually whoop your children now. Up to 3 paddles. Let's watch the little clip. We'll be right back with you.
Paddles.
Let's look at it.
If I had children, I would want to take care of the paddling myself.
Can you paddle female students?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no distinction.
And on the butt, right? Not in the hand.
On the butt. It's on the butt.
And how many smacks do you get?
I think
to
to 3. Up to 3.
And you cannot cause physical harm.
Well, what's the line?
Well, physical harm
Tears?
is physical injury.
Tears don't count.
No, where you leave a mark.
Where you leave a mark?
Yeah.
How do you know?
The parents will tell you when the kid gets home.
Usually, you know.
If I had children, I would want to take care of the paddling myself.
Can you paddle female students?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no distinction.
All right, so make sure you like and share, man. Let's get to this. LB, this is your topic, brother. What's your opinion on this new law that they created in Missouri schools?
I don't know. I want to know what's your opinion.
Willie said it best. He said Missouri is one of the most racist states.
So
But
all the children, they make the only black kids, ain't the only kids in school. Why you say?
But why are they bringing back all of these old ass laws, like abortion laws?
So you got.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Fuck yeah.
Abortion or we went like somebody else on their hands, or
It's a 3 paddles on the ass for the kids.
I'm the only one.
What you saying? No.
I don't approve of other parents, other people putting their hands or disciplining kids physically. So I would disagree with it for that basis, you know. But
you don't whip kids?
But I do think But I'm thinking only the parents should.
You never whip your kids?
I think only the parents should. I definitely would. I don't have to. Like my kids, I don't have to. I have before.
You give them that look?
Like. They just don't be doing anything that bad.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
With me, with my kids, I just give them that look and that sound and that. Like even today, I got in an argument with my son today.
They too old for you to give them whoopers now.
No, fuck no. But I'm saying like, I feel like my son know when I'm playing and when I'm not, and he's 20. So like, dog, you should listen. My dad, I would never put my hands on my dad. My dad still has that mind control over me because of the way I was brought up, to where like I know when it's time to shut the fuck up. Nah, I'm lying a little bit. But
so this whole village shit that everybody talks is bullshit.
All of
this whole it takes a village talk is bullshit then. Because if you don't want somebody else that they spend a majority of their time with a day, that they spend 8, 9, 10 hours if you throw in school activities, fucking damn near 12 every day, all day, but you don't trust them to discipline your child. But these the same motherfuckers that walk around, not saying, but I heard people say it. So it takes a village. It's make believe. Especially if you don't want nobody redirecting, motherfucking sitting up, chastising, spanking the baby.
All right, so I want to say this. That now, if they're going to include that, and we had this conversation before.
So you don't believe?
No, listen. If they're going to include that into schooling, they have to make sure these people are psychologically evaluated first. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there are abusers in the world. Like, why do you think the nannies? There's nannies in the world that they can't wait till the mom go to work so they can start beating on their child and swinging them around and throwing them around.
But there is no daycare though, and there was like one of the teachers there like a while back. I don't remember her name, but she was like putting her hands on the kids, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, aggressive. Exactly, you know, and they were not, you know what I'm saying, they weren't supposed to do that. Yeah, so
also all of this talk, all of this,
why does the village have to why does the whole village have to whoop the kid? I don't understand what's the comparison.
Because the redirection,
it's a false equivalency.
The redirection of when motherfuckers say that if Miss Matters didn't get you and then your mama got you, that's the talk that goes on with it. That it was respected and Miss Gladys, she's got you before your mama got you, then everybody got you. That's the narrative that they create about this village, and that it keeps people in check, and that they knew
But
that the
is not
woman down the
public
street
servants.
was going to get on them just like their mama was.
Village is not
Same
public
thing.
servants. Village is actually the community and the neighborhood.
The school's in the community.
No, but I understand what you're saying, but they're still there getting a paycheck. So
They're
Miss
still
Gladys,
schools
Miss
in the
Gladys that you're
community.
speaking on, Miss Gladys that you're speaking on, baby, don't do that. I'm gonna go tell your mama. No, matter of fact, come here. You know, like that's different than a teacher getting a paycheck to show up for
They
school.
don't get paid shit, man.
I understand where your perspective is at on that. And what I would have to say, the only way that even becomes even a small possibility, they got to have extremely small class sizes if that's the case. There's no way that a teacher's going to be dealing with, let's say, 20 kids and not get too irritated with these 20 kids to give them spankings, you know. And then at a certain age, the spankings
They
not
probably
even
got-
at a certain point, the spankings aren't even going to do a thing. At a certain point, it's just going to be for embarrassment. It's going to be one of those come to the front of the class.
No, they shouldn't. That's one thing that shouldn't be allowed.
They should spank them in private.
They should spank them in private. That's first thing. Second thing
They ain't acting up in private.
listen.
They acting up in public. They in the middle of the class acting the fuck up. They in the middle of the class acting the fuck up.
LB want to go back to what he was
No, now, me personally, I don't know what I would, but that's all the way around. You know what I'm saying? So when people talk that whole village shit, I just think it's bullshit because people don't want people chastising.
All right, but I think it could help. I think it could help. Time out. If it could help any culture, it could definitely help white culture. Because and look, I'm just being honest with you. These kids are shooting up these schools. They doing all this weird shit. It could help in that situation. The school shooter might change his mind if he was taught.
Might get a spanking.
Might get a spanking. Because I
Pay
believe.
attention, you won't do nothing about that.
But all right, so why put him in jail for life after killing 30 kids instead of whooping him now at 10 years old?
Okay. So you saying that if
But how you
if
know
they
them,
do
they didn't get there?
They did, bro. They did. It's a scientific fact that most kids that shot up school didn't have no disciplinaries at home. This is a scientific fact. Their parents didn't parent
I don't
them.
know where you get any of your facts
From my mind.
what happened?
From Anthony Webster. From Anthony Webster. From Anthony Webster.
However, they do have a certain level of freedom and everything like that for them to go get these guns, or they got a certain level of access.
All right, I got to read what Claire said. Claire said, sounds like a good excuse for an abuse of power situation. Sketchy. So Claire is into school. Well, she time out. She graduated for. She got a psychology degree. Claire, please answer this question for me in the chat. So, we know for a fact that school shooters at a higher clip was not disciplined at all. This is a fact, man. You can Google it.
How?
Claire, so you telling me
you basing this shit
off of Anthony Webster? I just fucking told you.
Who the heck is that?
Why do you think we can Google that? Why do you think we can Google that?
It's my Google search.
Hold on. Hold on.
All right, let me Google it.
Hold on.
Y'all forget I got a motherfucking computer in the internet.
Hold on. So if they don't get physically abused, then they shoot. What about the motherfuckers that say that they was verbally, mentally? What about
it was
what
bullying?
About the people that do the shooting?
That was bullying.
Nobody did get bullied.
All right, so being bullied is different than being disciplined to understand.
What if it's the parents that's doing the verbal abuse?
Which is most likely the case. It all starts at home.
And then actually, you know what? Let me say this: even if it was to a point where the parents felt okay, or if parents were doing physical discipline, at this point in time, I think what the issue is, and I think we should move on after this. We can bring it to a close. If no one does physical discipline no more, honestly, just like I was saying, where I don't physically discipline my kids, I only don't do it because my kids is actually good, though. Mm-hmm. There's a difference, if the kids is acting out, cussing, running around, smacking kids that they're just on the park. I've seen some bad kids, but I wouldn't pull that kid and then whoop that kid. But what I would do is, hey, We ain't doing that over here. Don't come play with my kid doing all that. Take yourself over there. Hey, even if you want to go tell your mom that I done told you this,
Exactly.
and your mom's doing this one, then we can be like, hey, he over here cussing.
Exactly.
What we doing?
Now, some
That's
people
the
might
bills
think
I'm
that,
talking about.
but think that might not be wrong. But then you got some people who will take umbrage to that, and you even saying, well, if your parents want to take umbrage to this redirection, then they can get some too. And so that's the thing. If everybody has the mentality of you can't say nothing, you shouldn't say nothing to my child or no one else's child, then how is it
You're
a
not disciplining
village?
your child.
No,
Or-
but that's not the same thing as a whooping though, because I do feel like people need to say something to other people's kids.
All right, so
because we have lost that, but we lost that because
Okay.
hey, like I said, I don't know if you wasn't here for the story. I was telling them a story. I went to the park, and I'm pretty sure maybe the girl did a little bit much, but it looked like the girl had like did something or had said something to this little kid, and I don't know if she said something crazy. The mom went and fought the lady in front of the whole entire park.
I remember that.
And like was like really getting at this girl, really getting at this girl for. But I feel like she either grabbed the kid or something like that. That's why you
Something
can't touch
minor.
people.
All right,
But you can't touch someone's kid. Hey. Get away from my kid doing all. Like I said, I can
can't
verbally
even
tell.
talk to him.
But that's my thing. Talk is different.
So I gotta say this.
That's the
When it
difference.
comes to school shootings, because I'm doing a little reading on Google, and I did Google like how to discipline a child that does children that was school shootings, were they disciplined? So it came up with the theory that it's very simple. I should be in my kid's room enough to know they had an AK-47. Let's speak on that. See, that's what I'm saying. We don't want to talk about the real shit.
Well,
but that's part of making sure you're on schedule with your child, knowing what they're doing, what their moves are, how they moving, where they at. Like I'm telling you, I knew when my son was in his room masturbating because I knew.
Hey, your kids might have to do those, but hey, y'all might have to get down because this is crazy. You can't be putting this business on the way. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's stressful, dog.
That's stressful. I don't mean it in that light, though.
Hey, you know yourself. Hey, how do your mom know that you was in your room?
Oh yeah. But I'm saying like, all right. So time out. I want to clear the air. I want to clear the air. I don't necessarily mean that actually happened. I'm saying I understood my son's schedule.
So you said that you knew.
Yeah, I didn't mean it that way.
He said 7:30. I know he done got
Listen, when my daughter come on my house, she go in the bathroom. You know why my daughter go in the bathroom? Because her and her friends are on FaceTime and they be talking shit. And she know her dad would embarrass her, and her dad don't want to hear the conversation. So she goes in the bathroom intentionally, and it'll be for an hour, 2 hours. She's in there FaceTiming her friends.
She said,
so,
poor baby, that's stupid.
Your kid's hiding in the bathroom. Wait for you. This is crazy.
That shit, the guns could be hid somewhere else.
Wow, boy. Hey, you know where my daughter do her FaceTimes at? Right here.
So we're gonna wrap it up. So dude think kids not getting whooped is why they got school shooters.
No, I didn't.
These motherfuckers
speak for me. I didn't say that. I said that I wouldn't mind Miss Gladys disciplining my child, but I preferably.
But you said the school shooters, even though half of them are grown.
No, ain't nobody gonna touch my children. Ain't nobody gonna touch my children unless they're ready to get. Unless they're ready to get me put in jail for life.
Shooters be grown ass men though. That's running up.
No, the last Uvalde shooter was 17 years old.
Woohoo!
Or 18.
He didn't even go into his own school. He went to a kindergarten class.
Because he's a pussy. That's what pussies do. That's the definition of pussy culture right there. That is the softest shit. Oh, excuse my friends. That is the softest shit that a man could do. He could have at least challenged people of his size, his strength. He went to the softest, littlest community.
Fair?
Yes.
The murderer?
Yes.
Shoot some cops or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, don't say
that.
None of it's fair. That's all we gotta move.
I would say
this all day. What other topic you got? I know you got something else.
I definitely got hot topics. Hot topics. Let's go.
Let's
go somewhere else.
There are links between domestic violence abuse. Go ahead.
Oh no, let's read what Claire's. That's because I asked her opinion. I want to know her opinion. She has a psychology degree. I want to know her opinion. Go ahead and read it, LB. You was reading it. Claire.
There's a link between domestic violence abuse at home, school shootings, but I do not know enough to really comment.
Okay. Understandable.
So that case, that means they can see physical abuse, and have the exact adverse effect, which means if they see someone getting beat in their home, they fuck around going around thinking that they can abuse and beat, or i.e. kill other people. So
All right, so I think we're gonna close out on that.
Yeah.
Next topic. So next topic. We gotta speak on it because we have a rapper on the show. It's only right. So there's a rapper out there. I'm so mad I didn't write my notes down. There's a AI rapper out there, Willie, and he was rapping and culture basically attacked him. So basically a computer generated what the ideal rapper would be. Mm-hmm. It was computerized by itself. It was not made by a person.
It's an artificial intelligence rapper.
And it had a lot of slack by the lyrics. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show the first video of a guy that's been attacking this rapper since 2001. Nobody was listening to him.
He said the rapper.
Well, he was signed to Capitol Records.
Yeah.
Watch the clip with.
I can't dream of electric sheep, it damn sure doesn't have free speech. FN Mecca is canceled. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jacques, and shout out to everyone that was as pissed with this as I was. Less than an hour ago, Capitol Records announced that they are severing ties with FN Mecca, and they issued the boilerplate apologize to black people statement. We offer our deepest apologies to the black community for our insensitivity in signing this project without asking enough questions about equity and the creative process behind it. We thank those who have reached out to us with constructive feedback in the past couple days. Your input was invaluable as we came to the conclusion to end our association with the project. And this comes after Industry Blackout put Capitol Records on notice saying, quote, "We demand this partnership be terminated, a formal public apology be issued, FN Mecca removed from all platforms. Furthermore, all money spent by Capitol Records and Factory New for this project will be allocated to charitable organizations that directly support black youth in the arts, as well as marketing budgets for their black artists signed to Capitol Records. We look forward to your response and compliance." And this comes after days of backlash, a video from me, Fantano, Jarvis Johnson, Blackie Speaks, everyone just pissed at the fact that this AI rapper used the N-word. And I'm sitting here having reported on this since May 2021, and I knew it was icky at the time. And I could see on the comments now, cancel culture, Walking with a shot in the rock. Feel like hanging hell when I raise the bottom. I don't see no niggas like we playing hockey. I can't dream of electric sheep, it damn sure doesn't have free speech. FN Mecca is canceled. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jacques, and shout out to everyone that was as pissed with this as I was.
Alright, so that's the actual clip, and it's artificial intelligence rapper that literally a computer generated itself from listening to hip hop. And if this didn't strike a chord with real hip hop heads and artists and rappers, like for example, the quote with DJ Khaled right now, he's talking about how Jay-Z had one of his best verses on his album. I listened to the verse was fucking immaculate. It really was. It was on, and you know what I missed when I listened to that Jay-Z's, when I listened to his 16, it wasn't 16, it was way more than 16.
Okay, wait, how we getting to Jay-Z from this?
No, I'm about to break it down. I'm about to break it down. You want to let me break it down? Let me land. So what I'm saying is we need to bring back real artists. So what happens is it's easy for
so Jay-Z is rapping like this, but we need to bring Jay-Z back?
No, he's not rapping like that. That's my land. He's not rapping like that. He actually has something to say that had real subliminals, real messages, real things behind it, and then you got a Tekashi 6ix9ine that's saying, "Nigga, not a shot." That's all that computer was doing. The computer was doing Tekashi. That was an imitation of Tekashi 6ix9ine.
No, you did not just take my take. Man, I'm about to flip this tape.
All right, so tell me this. So what you mean? I said that 3 days ago when I watched the clip. That it was an imitation of Tekashi 6ix9ine. So I'm saying You can't imitate Jay-Z. You can't imitate Nas. You can't. All right, so let's see the artificial intelligent computer do that for Jay-Z, Nas, 50 Cent, Tekashi 6ix9ine, Future, Drake, and see what it comes up with. I guarantee you it won't be nothing like that character that it had.
I think what they built this on is what the most listens are coming from. Don't forget, every time 6ix9ine dropped, he went #1. And don't forget, every single time, all the bullshit that he was dropping, every single kid from across a lot of different nations was blasting that shit. So, like, it's based on that. But this is the thing. Low key, I feel like he got something to do with it. But I did hear that they actually stole some other rapper's voice to actually use this. So like they went to him and they said, "Hey, can we use your voice to go into this AI? This AI
Did they
world?"
pay him?
And they were gonna pay him. They had a contract with him. They were gonna pay him. 1 month into it, boom, let's get your voice. He got his voice all taken down and everything. Never contacted the rapper again. He was speaking out about it online as well. But then now the dude that got signed to Capitol Records, the AI. So like the
which is
people
really a dude, but
and then they dropped it all in the same week though. So then what I bring this back, what I bring this back to,
all in the same week.
The AI character. So what I bring this back to is the Black Initiative or the Blackout. It's like a Blackout Initiative or something like that. It's an entire group. This is just like the Jewish coalition that then is the people that go talk to everybody when they do anti-Semitic.
Right.
This is like the Blackout, the black version of that, which is exactly what we need. So what they did is they the one who called him out and said, this AI is like, y'all signed him. He's saying nigga this, and he's showing that he get beat up by cops. He not black. He got green eyes. He got purple hair. He looks crazy, but he's talking about being beat up by cops, talking about some whole entire wild shit. So then it's like, they called him out for it. Looked like on the clip said, we looking for an apology. We looking for you to drop him. We looking for all that. You know what I'm saying? And they had no other choice but to respond like that. So what I think the full message is here, if we band together and actually call out shit like that as soon as we see it, even though they should have noticed that shit from the jump. Right. They should never sign him in the first place because there's no way that
signed the
was
computer.
Okay. There's no way that was okay. But
signing the computer?
Yeah. So like just signing him based off of whatever he's doing. You know what I'm saying? It might have been all right to be like, all right, we doing the AI thing, but let's not make it let's not make the motherfucking popular the one that says nigga.
Yeah, well, where's the Sam Smith AI?
Yeah.
Where's the Sam Smith AI?
Yeah, exactly. Drop the R&B nigga first.
Yeah, or drop a pop nigga first.
Yeah, drop that nigga first.
Yeah.
Don't drop.
But the thing is this though, I never heard of the character. You know what I'm saying? Never heard of this at all.
If you're
so you say you heard
if you 18 and younger,
Exactly.
18, and that's the problem. They go for the youngest population.
And you know that's in your Facebook, like your Facebook will tell you your date of birth.
But you know how many? So I'm gonna go look it up now. And so, in my mind, and a lot of people might just our cartoon characters don't exist, but now he does. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's free publicity. It's a fucking cartoon. It's a fucking cartoon
but you
character.
Can't say that because he's rapping to your kids. He's rapping to your kids. He's not rapping to you. He's rapping to your kids. He's not rapping to Lee.
So why stop with the computer man when we have actual people?
Oh, you should start with it too.
Now, is it because the character isn't black?
No, I'll tell you what. I would be offended. I would be offended if Future. I would be offended if I would be
bringing up too many good points. What he's saying is like if the dude was black and he was doing all the nigga shit, we getting beat up by the cops.
No, but I was gonna say that.
It's okay.
No, I was gonna say this.
They make the Boondocks. Okay.
I said if Future, the Boondocks is amazing. But if I'm gonna say this, if Future was offended, if Future or Lil Baby was offended by the AI, I would have a problem with that. Y'all preaching the same gospel that this computer came up with the analogy to even come up with this whole caricature behind. So when you say that, like, you gotta understand the audience. So I'm saying, like, we don't have rappers coming out saying this is wrong. This is no rapper.
No rapper said that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's popping pills, that's rapping about.
So it wasn't the hip hop community that technically came out and said anything.
Right, but don't stop with the computer though, because then you have people that are sitting up rapping this shit,
So
singing, have that energy for everybody. Now, now is it because the cartoon? Now we got real people doing this shit.
It's because the cartoon was made by an Asian guy and a white guy.
Okay.
First off, so then they went into the technological field, which then they didn't use any black.
Right.
None of this process had anybody
So
black.
if it had a black person behind the scenes, then it'd have been okay.
But you know what? If it had a black person behind the scenes, it wouldn't have came out like that. And that's why
possible.
that's why I'm offering the
That's
resistance.
possible.
If it had someone that was black behind it, they wouldn't take it to the extreme.
Like Dave Chappelle said, when Dave Chappelle said that the reason why Dave Chappelle's show really started to suffer is when white people start telling him what was funny being black. You know, that's like one
he felt offended by it.
Yeah, he was like, white people was giving him black skits for what black people would laugh at. And he's like, you're not black. How can you tell me what my culture likes? And he's like, they were comfortable
because
with
they
it.
crunching the numbers and they know who actually buying this shit. I'm not watching Dave Chappelle.
No,
I'm not waiting
they
till
was
8
looking at him like
p.m.
they was looking at him like
for
a
6
Sambo.
p.m.
They was
Yeah, I'm
treating
not
like a
checking.
Sambo character.
Even though Dave Chappelle is funny, but there's no way I was Dave Chappelle come on Tuesday at 8. I got no. You know what I'm saying?
We
If
come
somebody
on, say another time, because we come on Tuesday at 8.
Shit, parallel. Is your parent in your universe? But no, I mean, I think it's a drag. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can see it, but have that with every. Don't stop with the cartoon character.
Hey guys, funny clip of the day. It's our funny clip of the day. Funny clip of the day. Let's just watch the clip. We'll be right back with you.
Hey, I guess you don't want my love, so I gotta move on and shit, you feel me? I feel like you got somebody else, you cheating on me and shit like that, but it's cool though, you feel me? I'm gonna let you do you feel me? Every time I look up, you always getting your hair did, every fucking day. Like, sit down somewhere, take your ass, go to sleep or something. But you wanna put on clothes every day and shit? Like, I'm depressed, I want you to be depressed with me, you feel me? I don't get that shit, man. If I'm miserable, you supposed to be miserable, baby. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want my love, I guess I'm gonna move on. And like I said, this shit goddamn crazy how you doing, man. Shit. I told you send me a goddamn another letter. You talking about something? If I send you another letter, I'm gonna be going off on your shit, man. Why you can't send me no letter? A good positive letter, positive energy and shit. Why you gotta be so negative and shit? You feel me? Like, man, you need to chill out, man. I don't know what the fuck you on. You need to stop drinking that liquor, smoking that dope you on. I don't know what the fuck it is, baby. You feel me? But you got me fucked all the way up and shit, bro. For real. You know, I don't even play that shit. Shit, goddamn. Your sex ass, goddamn, steady putting on, goddamn, getting your hair did and shit, man. Like, I don't know. I think you got somebody new. You trying to look good around all the time and shit, man, but fuck that nigga and shit, man. That nigga ain't had no.
All right, so that's the actual funny clip of the day, man. And this is what women go through that's dating a guy in jail. They think that they should have the same energy that they have. Nigga, you in jail. I'm free. I don't want to be asleep. I want to get my hair done.
But they gotta have the same energy as the woman. So they want it to be all the same. So
that's impossible. I'm
the
free.
man's in jail. He's being faithful. He's being faithful.
Yeah, you know.
He's pouring his heart out to you. He's writing you love letters. He's telling you all of this shit.
And he don't write his own love letters.
Or make his own trinkets. Or write their own. None of that shit. They be like, man, I'll give you 2 bars. They be like, do that one shit with the M&Ms. Will you die around the border and then write that shit in there? I'll give you 2 bars.
All right, so
that shit.
hey, so I got a clip, and this is a man teaching you how to really be an entrepreneur. If you want to be an entrepreneur, this is actually the clip you sent me, man. And I want to get this out the way. So a man created a grocery store, and he broke down the logic behind creating a grocery store. He didn't just say, I'm gonna start a grocery store. or whatever the case may be. He's a real entrepreneur, and this is how you really start something. And entrepreneurship is more than just coming up with an idea. You got to make sure that your idea can touch in and tap in with other people. This actual clip, we'll be right back with you.
Steps that you had to go through to open up the grocery store and get it up and running.
We were doing community meetings where we would tell a community, hey, we'll come to this event center on this night. We want to get your feedback. So community engagement, we designed, and I built the grocery store with Councilor Harper based off the feedback for from the community. So we were having meetings for 8 months, almost weekly, to get, hey, what is it that you want in the grocery store? Because we would tell people the success of the grocery store doesn't depend on AJ. It depends on us. So we got all of that feedback, and then that's how we designed and built our grocery store. We have a small footprint, 16,000 square feet, small back room. We have a cafe, fresh produce and all that. That's our mission. We exist to eradicate food deserts, to bring fresh and healthy access to all. So we let the voices of the community build the store.
What's the first steps that you had to go through to open up the grocery store and get it up and running?
We were doing community meetings where we would tell a community, hey,
All right, go ahead. So that's the actual clip, Willie. You sent me. I love it. Break down the analysis behind it.
Yeah, just a little bit in depth. The guy, black grocer, he opened the grocery store in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where the Black Wall Street was at. Just was a 100-year anniversary just recently of the Black Wall Street bombing, which happened based off of a disagreement between pretty much an argument or like a confrontation between white and black, and them not offering to give up the black person because they didn't feel it was going to be right to lynch this black person.
Yeah, because what they say, he said something to the girl on the elevator.
Yeah, exactly. So then they declined on that, and then whether they had guns or not, the other person was a military. I think he was a military guy that was trying to come get the military, trying to come get the black guy.
Right.
And they're like, no, you're not about to take him because you're not about to lynch him over some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, well, all right. They called in the call, and this is literally the only time that there was ever government
bombing
on American soil.
Yeah.
There's no way that no one's going to bomb shit on American soil. Even 9/11 wasn't no bombing. It was literally the plane crashing. It wasn't a bombing. There wasn't no one that came and crossed the fucking border and then bombed this motherfucker. They bombed. That was the only time this shit ever happened.
You know, it's crazy you say that. We was talking
and Pearl Harbor.
That was. But them was.
But it wasn't on land.
Them was military fractions.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That was military on military.
Exactly.
This is military against civilians.
Yeah, exactly. Like you say, it relates over to the Tom Hanks thing. But he built it in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They've been a food desert. 14 years without a grocery store within the surrounding areas. They have a whole bunch of they said Dollar Generals, which mark up all the prices. Don't have fresh food. Don't have fresh vegetables. Everything's processed. And they said their life expectancy was 11 years. Shorter than anybody else in the
You know, it's crazy
Oklahoma
you say
area.
that. Working at Hy-Vee, I noticed that Hy-Vee has private-owned farmers. I seen them bringing in real fruits and real vegetables that wasn't processed or anything like Walmart has. I noticed that. That's crazy. I'm like, I didn't even know this was an option. Now this is something that our community needs to learn. Maybe we could start a fresh fruit or vegetables farm and be able to sell it to these grocery stores. We don't understand that. You see, this is the key. We don't understand. You understand? I've seen two 17-year-olds.
You gotta have some land.
We just gotta get into that bag. When Rick Ross started doing it, Gilly was clowning them for it. He clowned them for having a cow. All right, nigga, I got a cow. Nigga, what if I got a whole farm? You talking shit about it, or what we doing?
Gilly have never reached what Rick Ross accomplished.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's one of those things. We got to get into doing that. Also, with the Black Grocer said, I really think everyone needs to go check out Earn Your Leisure. They is a fire podcast.
I fuck with them.
Fire podcast. They love Jay-Z. They're a black podcast talking about nothing but black excellence and wealth. And the rest of that podcast, they was talking about how also with the black grocer, he needs black logistics, which is the black trucks.
Right.
They need black people that do bottles,
Warehouses.
that
You know what I'm
warehouses,
saying? You know what I'm
that
saying?
do
Yeah.
every single process from the beginning to the end. Just because you know what they said in there as well. They said Walmart during the pandemic built their own trucking system to get the shit from wherever it's being made at to get to the Walmart. So they got the whole logistics system. They got the trucks, they got the people, they got the pickups, they got the warehouses, they got all that.
So they wasn't affected by no type of.
So then
they
by
were
the end of the
affected, but
they was affected for the first half of the pandemic. But they said we're not gonna stay like this though.
Right.
We about to go ahead and build the whole in between, and then when we build the whole in between, now we get all the money.
Still not
And it don't matter though because know what they doing on it overnight. Hey, Walmart getting money, dog. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it's like do the same thing that you see these other people doing, and it's like look, we just gotta stop being scared of hopping into these other fields and keeping ourselves restricted to only hair, sports, art, music. You know what I'm saying? Open up this stuff to
being a farmer.
Being a farmer. We got a trucking agency here. I think it's like the Davis. They got a trucking company that's kind of coming up. But you know what I'm saying? It's like we got to keep building stuff like that because once we build that, we can get into this other money. If we get to this other money,
we're definitely behind with the logistics.
But the thing is that there was a point in time where we was the agriculture. We had the farms. We had the land. A motherfucker looked at that shit and said, they not making no money. I'm not doing this. I'm not about to be stuck in the country. I'm not doing this. And just gave that shit away. Listen, just probably left the shit abandoned, just gave the shit away. Dog, when it was a time that we rose all the cows. We farmed all the fields. Man, motherfuckers used to have family farms and homes and for acres. And they give that shit away. And say, I'm not about to be living in a country. I'm not moving to no country. I'm out of here. Run to the city. So it's not like we wasn't in this. Like we wasn't in that field. We was in that field. They feel like it ain't no money. You don't see a lot of them motherfuckers. You don't see a lot of them
farmers
motherfuckers.
get millions of dollars a year.
From just grants alone.
Millions of dollars a year. You don't think you don't think those tractors is cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They just did some for farmers as well.
They
get.
Right, but they still, black farmers are still suing to even get in on that. You know what I'm saying? To even get in on the aid. They just had a reason one.
We gonna always have to fight. We gonna have to fight, and it's not gonna be easy as it is for anyone else. But it's worth whatever that fight is.
Thanks.
I will take that.
Hey guys.
But spill, nigga. Right now, Ron ain't here. What he waiting for?
Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends and Caucasians. This is the smartest dumb people. Anthony That Dude Johnson, Willie A.B.N. LB the Great, dog. You wanted to eat a chip so bad live.
You said it was over.
It ain't over, nigga. We still record.
All right, nigga. Come on, man.
Check out. Make sure y'all check out Old Face. Go to Old Face Bar tomorrow. See, that's why they want you to eat chips all live. You spit that shit all over the table. Just eat the chips.
Don't worry about it. We got to pause, my nigga. You eat.
Y'all have a good night. Alright guys, what I need for you guys to go ahead and do is go over to our YouTube page, make sure you like, subscribe there, and also check out our Instagram and make sure you follow us there, man. We'll give a follow back for sure. Holla at us. Alright guys, what I need for you guys to go ahead and do is go over to our YouTube page, make sure you like, subscribe there, and also check out our Instagram and make sure you follow us there, man. We'll give a follow back for sure. Holla at us. Alright guys, what I need for you guys to go ahead and do is go over to our YouTube page.